about this yesterday and telling us that basically they have an issue because now they're pulling up other things and they want to have other fines or suspension against Harbaugh.
Yeah, so they're back after Michigan, and I keep talking about this on here, right? There is, I don't know if it's the NCAA. I doubt the NCAA as an organization doesn't like Michigan, but there's people that appear to be really, really, really going after him. And this is early, like last week, I think I said if I were Harbaugh, I would leave Michigan, right, and just go get out of this because they're never going to stop. Oh, look at that. Brent is Nostradamus. A week later, here they come with another investigation. So this has absolutely nothing to do with the sign stealing thing. They're now after him for a level 1 violation. Ooh, that sounds very scary.
If they couldn't get him for the last violation, they're not going to get him for this one.
No, this is because of some recruiting violations during COVID-19 dead period. What was that, like 10 years ago?
A coach, this is the funniest part. This is like sports agency too. And people that are watching this for the first time, you're recruiting a high school kid. We're going to get to that in a second. You're recruiting a kid to get to college. There's so many boundaries. You can't talk to a kid at this time. And thanks, Howard, for pulling this up. I see this much better. You can't talk to a kid at a certain time. The violations of showing up at their school when they're able to meet with you and talk about their future in college. There's so many, can't send a message, can't talk to the parents. Kid can't take as many trips as they like. There's so many things. But then they have the portal. Kids are getting paid millions of dollars in college at this point. You can transfer wherever you want to go. Even in high school, guys are getting paid money in several states. But they have an issue with the recruiting situation for college. I mean, they're going to go where they want to go anyway because as soon as they open it up, all the top coaches are going to do what they were going to do anyway. If they're going to offer you something, they're going to offer it to you. And that's what I want people to understand. This is a money-making machine for top players in high school right now, and they want to play at the big show. They're going to go to the big team where they offer the most money, just like it is in college right now when you become a sophomore, junior, senior, when you start getting paid. They're not going to go to the pros, a lot of people, because they're going to stay back and make all this money. So, Brent, whether he's guilty or innocent, and he gets suspended or not suspended, Michigan is still going to offer him a contract if the NCAA does not remove him from football. Will he stay in college? Or do you think he's going to go to the pros?
Yeah, I don't know. I suspect he'll stay at Michigan, but, what I was saying was, I just think if you're in a situation where people are after you, it's best just to remove yourself from that situation or deal with it, right? Maybe he's choosing to deal with it. But I have a question for you, Brandon. I want to read you a quote from Derek Crawford at the NCAA Vice President of Hearing Operations, and I want you to tell me what this means. The Michigan infractions case is related to impermissible on and off campus recruiting during the COVID-19 dead period and impermissible coaching activities. Not a cheeseburger.
Not a what?
Not a cheeseburger. That is the official quote. I literally don't understand.
The cheeseburger is in the message. That's what you're saying?
No, yes, it literally says not a cheeseburger. That is how the official quote ends.
Okay. So, first off, let's remove cheeseburger from it for the second. All this is saying to me is during those dates of time, the university, Harbaugh himself or the staff has had players, recruits to the campus, or they were visiting their home location where they go to school at, meeting with parents, meeting with players. During COVID, or maybe there were stipulations during COVID that you could not do due to COVID, of people having COVID, or just those dates where you can't talk to players. That's the first thing. The cheeseburger part, that cheeseburger part is exactly the reason why this will get thrown out. If you walk into court and they say, you were speeding, you went 75 and a 55 or whatever you did, and then, and there was a cheeseburger on the dashboard, that ticket's getting thrown out. The judge is going to say, look, man, I don't got time for this. On to the next case. This is stupid.
It is honestly, though, making me think about having a nice good cheeseburger for lunch.
Speaking of cheeseburgers, hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.